to my channel. I think this is a surprise for everyone. Okay. Greetings to you all. I bring you greetings of joy and love and lightheartedness. I am Archangel Michael, and I am here with the archangels to bring you a gift. We bring you the gift of our beings in your places. We see you. We think it's important that you know how we see you. We see you as beacons of light. As each of you have a fingerprint, you have an energy signature that is like a fingerprint, and to us it is a beacon of light. And we are grateful for your beacons of light in this world. So we have a gift for you. And our gift to you is that if you would close your eyes, we ask you to close your eyes. We have been working with your third eyes and your chakras so that we could do this exercise today. Now, each one of you is receiving in your presence one of the archangels. And each archangel has chosen you because of a specific need. We have Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Ariel, Shamuel, Radkiel, Jophiel, myself, and many others. Receive them through your third eye and notice a color. We want you to, the first color you see, we want you to notice that color. And notice that color expanding around you with our love. We want to wrap you in our compassionate love for you because we want you to know us. We want you to feel us. And this is our gift to you. So let yourself relax and receive our compassionate love for you. We bring signs. You may see them, a particular bird, maybe an odd duck. We bring colors to you. You may see certain colors that are unusual. We bring feathers. We bring coins. We bring signs. We are bringing this exercise to you today because we want you to know that we are always right here with you. And we are at your beck and call. So rest in our love, rest in the arms of our love. And as you do so, I would like to bring something to your attention, something you might want to consider. And that is intention. Intention is something that you're able to do consciously each day. How do you go out into the world in each day? Is it with intention? And if so, what sort of intention is it? Is it an intention that is rushed? Is it an intention that has much on its mind? Is it an intention that loses sight of itself? We would like to suggest that you try each day setting an intention for yourself. You have free will. You're all gifted with a will that is free. What do you align that will with? Is it selfish needs and wants and desires? Or is it aligned with the heavens? Because your needs and wants and desires are not naturally selfish. They are God-given. If they are in alignment, and your intention reminds you of where your will is aligned. And so this is just a little thing we would like you to think about. If you choose. We are so grateful to be in your presence today, and we are delighted to be amongst your lights. You are, each and every one of you, beautiful, loving presences, and we are grateful for you in the world. We leave you with great blessings and our gratitude and great love. Blessed be well. I am Archangel Michael.
Thank you, God.
Thank you, God.
Thank you, Archangel Michael. And thank you, Ginger.
Thank you.
For being such an open and clear channel. We are going to continue with what has been set forth, your intention. And we guide you to have the intention of fulfilling God's will for you. And that will, as we have said so many times before, is your total joy and complete fulfillment. We know and feel that you want to be of service to others, but you must let yourself be brought into heaven first. And from that place of joy and fulfillment and truth and knowing, you can be the greatest service to your fellow human beings. You can be the greatest service of the greatest service to God. So this time when you join together in this way is the time for you to receive your daily bread. We have said to you so many times that our purpose is your happiness. Our purpose is to free you from any and all pain, suffering, struggle, or lack, So as you breathe in this moment, you are bringing yourself into the presence of your Creator, into the presence of God, into the presence of the great light of being. And yes, let yourself feel gratitude for the blessings you are aware of and the blessings you are not aware of. Let yourself feel gratitude for the great wonder and power and glory of life itself. And now let God serve you in an even deeper way. So if you are suffering in any way, bring it to mind right now. If you have any pain, whether it is mental, emotional, or physical, bring it to mind right now. If you are struggling with anything, bring it to mind right now. And by this bringing it to mind, you are offering it to your Creator so that you can fulfill your Creator's will of happiness and joy and fulfillment. So with any pain or suffering or struggle or lack, use your intention. And if you choose, let yourself speak these words: God, I let you in to this. It is not my will to keep this. It is not my will to stay here in this experience of myself. It is my intention, God, to receive from your heart and hands the miracle of release, healing, and transformation. Now there is power in the number 3. Let yourself speak this aloud if you choose. I accept now the miracle of my release, my healing, my health, my transformation. And see how you feel. We've just begun. You may feel your light growing and glowing. Let's do this one more time. I accept now the miracle of my release, my healing, my health, my transformation. And breathe that in And one more time, I accept now the miracle of my healing, my health, my transformation. Thank you, God. Now, beloved ones, we want you to be exquisitely happy, healthy, joyous, fulfilled. And so we want you to connect with your heart and feel if there is any way you have desired to experience yourself on this planet Earth that you have not yet allowed yourself to experience. Any heart's desire that you have not yet allowed yourself to fulfill. And we want you to be open, and we want you to ask this question of yourself. Why have I not yet let this in? Why have I not yet experienced this? See what the answer is that you receive from yourself. And we will tell you it is never a question of God not wanting whatever it is you want for yourself, God not wanting that for you. It is never a question of circumstance or luck or fate or karma or destiny. It is either guilt or fear. You either fear what your heart desires or feel and believe you don't deserve it. So check in with yourself. Let yourself feel whatever that desire is and imagine yourself with it being fulfilled, how that would change you. How that would change your life. Now, how do you feel about the change, the way it would change you and your life? Do you feel ready for that? Do you feel deserving of that? And if you are afraid of it, ask, why do I fear this? And the Father is saying there is nothing to fear. Because when you have no guilt, you will not create pain for yourself. So there is nothing to fear. It is my will, says God, that you be released from all remaining guilt, so that you are free to accept your deepest fulfillment. And so we guide you to pray with us. Thank you, God, for releasing me now from all remaining guilt, so that I am free to let in and experience my deepest fulfillment. Feel the light of that prayer and speak it again. Thank you, God, for releasing me now from all remaining guilt, so that I am free to let in, to enjoy my deepest fulfillment. And you will feel layers of resistance and guilt being lifted off of you, and speak the words again if you choose. Thank you, God, for freeing me now from all remaining guilt, so that I am free to let in and enjoy my deepest fulfillment. Thank you, God. Now we will tell you that our brother Daniel here comes to us every morning to work on himself and his life. And there are those of you in this communion today, in this community, who do the same thing. And that is the way you will make progress. That is the way you will fulfill yourself, your life, and your purpose on earth. So this brother Daniel has a few issues we have been working with him on, and he has experienced progress with each of these issues. But we pointed out one thing to him this morning. And that is that every issue is a limitation he has placed on his experience of pleasure supreme. And we will say to you now, beloved ones, that this is the truth for every single human entity. You have placed unconscious limits on your experience of pleasure supreme. You are quite familiar with the truth that God is love. Do you know also that God is pleasure supreme? We will tell you that your religions, which have been created through light coming through the ego consciousness of people in the past, that light coming up against distorted beliefs within them, have created religions that do not teach you that God is pleasure supreme, and that God's unconditional will for you always is your love, joy, fulfillment, and pleasure supreme. But hear that truth from us once again today. And yes, we ask Daniel, why? Why have you placed limits on your pleasures supreme? At first, he did not have an answer. Then an image of the Holy Bible came to him. And yes, it was this distorted belief, this false image of God and God's will passed down from generation to generation to generation, and that we are here to bring forth the new teaching of God that says you all are always forgiven of anything you feel that you need to be forgiven for. You are always forgiven. There is nothing to forgive, and your deservingness of heaven, joy, fulfillment, pleasure supreme is unconditional. Just breathe that truth in once again on this day. Now, beloved ones, your country is celebrating its independence from England many centuries ago. And we want you to look at the state of your country now. Look at the progress that has been made. What is progress but love manifesting? And look at the resistance to that progress. Look at the collective false ego, the collective destructive will of your citizens to pull back love and be at peace, because you cannot change that destructive will, that destructive collective will created by individuals. They must do the work, but what you can do is let your will to be free and to be loved become so strong and powerful that the will to resist love, the will to deny love becomes powerless in your country and in your world. Now, this will not happen completely in your lifetimes, but that does not matter. For life is eternal, and this earth plane is a sphere of purification in which you come here to experience your out of balance state in form and to do exactly what you are doing right now in this forum, to receive the light, the healing, the hand of God that brings your imbalance back into balance. And you can only do that for yourself. You cannot do that for anyone else. But be of good cheer. Be of good cheer. Because you do not have to be troubled by the world. You can be in the world, but not of it, not in the world's consciousness. And from that place of enlightenment, you can take actions of love to make life better in the world. But you will do so by understanding what the world is, the sphere of purification. And you can do so by being clear in God's will for you, clear with God's will for you, that you be in heaven always. So, beloved ones, we ask you to take all of this now into contemplation. Take it all now into prayer. And we will continue to work with your energy as this music is played. And you may pray for yourself and your country, the citizens here, that all of you be healed, healthy, joyous, and fulfilled. Thank you, God.